huge welcome to our look back over the year 2005, a tremendous one.
I tell you, it was a packed year with some amazing moments, and it's been incredibly difficult to cram them all in, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It has. There were 146 programmes to choose from, and we hope we've included some of your favourite moments as well as ours.
Of course, it was a special year for Zoe and me because it was our very first on Blue Peter.
Yes, it was this time last year that I made my very first appearance on our Christmas programme.
Oh,
But
yeah.
let's get it open.
Get it on!
Come on, I can't
What
wait
is
to
it?
see
What's inside?
Welcome! It is the new member of the team. It's a big Blue Peter welcome to Zoe Salmon, Blue Peter presenter number 30. Always a natural in front of the camera, Zoe has all the talents required of a Blue Peter presenter. She loves television, has a bubbly personality, she's sporty, loves animals, she's always willing to get stuck in, and loves dressing up. No, she really does love dressing up. Our present to you is a Blue Peter badge.
Oh, my Blue Peter
Oh, here it is. It's a great moment.
Oh, it is indeed.
Don't lose it, whatever you do.
Wow,
You only get
there
one.
we go. Yes.
This is from everybody on Blue Peter
Oh, that is
to wish
so
you very good
nice.
luck for your first live show.
On air. While I was getting stuck into life on Blue Peter, Simon had decided to move on.
Now, I think that being a Blue Peter presenter has got to be one of the best jobs in the world. But after 6 fantastic years on the show, I wanted you to be the first to know that after a lot of thought, I've decided to move on to some new challenges. But I tell you what, I can hardly believe how many great highlights I've had in my Blue Peter career.
Nobody does it better.
Simon had appeared on an amazing 559 Blue Peters during his 6.5 years on the programme. And when it was time to say goodbye, we had a surprise in store. A gold badge.
We can't think of anyone else who deserves one more than you do, mate. So, here you go. This is for you. Pin it on there. There you
I've been
go.
trying to find the key to that cupboard for years.
Really, really
We
gonna
have
miss
had
you. It's
such-
been an honour and pleasure.
We've had such a fantastic time.
Yeah,
Thank
we've had
you,
the
mate.
best
We
time.
really have.
Thank you very much.
Now then, would you like to say a few
believe
words?
Yeah, okay. Well, oh my days, it is time for a moment that I have been dreading for weeks. This job has been a dream come true, and over the last 6 years, I've had the best time of my life. I've had loads of experiences that are going to live with me forever. I want to thank you for sharing this incredible experience with me, for sharing my highs and lows, and for your amazing letters and cards of support. I hope to see you all again very soon, but for now, all I want to say is bye.
But once you're part of the Blue Peter family, you're always a part of it. And just a few months later, we were there to watch Simon marry his fiancée, Gemma.
That they are husband and wife.
After the ceremony, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas drove off in style to celebrate their wedding with all their guests.
I made my first appearance on Blue Peter in disguise.
I'm Gethin Jones.
It's Gethin Jones, Blue Peter presenter number 31.
What a way to start the first show! Fantastic. What a relief.
Welcome to the
Thank you
team.
very much.
It's
Yeah, it's
great
great.
to see you.
Do you know what? I've got an idea.
Not again.
Yes, let's use Superman's trusty telephone box to get changed. Come on, Geth, let's get changed. Oh, that's so much better, is it not? Meg, come on in. Meg's basically saying, Gethin, you are so welcome to the team. How are you doing?
Very good. I quite enjoyed being a superhero. That was great.
There's one thing that's missing, Gethin.
Oh,
so
wow.
let me pin
This
this
is the
on
moment.
You. Yes,
Da-da-da-da.
it's the moment.
It's official. You're a Blue Peter presenter.
Fantastic.
Of course, we know that you look super in a Batman outfit, but Gethin, who really are you? Well, let's find out.
Blue Peter presenter number 31, or Gethin Clifford Jones, was born on February the 12th, 1978.
Like so many Blue Peter presenters before him, Gethin loves dressing up. His favourite impression was of Shagan Stevens. He's also a bit of an action man. He dreamt of playing scrum half for Wales and suffered a dislocated shoulder and a broken arm whilst playing.
Under the Vim and Digon.
After going to university in Manchester and proud of his Welsh heritage, Gethin started presenting for Welsh language TV station S4C on their children's shows Popty and Enid Pimble.
Mani, dwi wedi fynd cyn y gic cynta.
Dyma pam ni wedi bod yn ymarfer gymaint a mae'n amser gweithredu'r bwriad fel petai.
He wanted to be a fireman or a pilot, and he can fly a plane, and thought he could only ever dream of being a Blue Peter presenter. Well, Gethin, wake up because your dreams come true. Welcome!
Where did you get all that from?
The saddest news of the year was the unexpected death of Smudge, who was knocked down and killed in the summer.
Smudge first set paw in the studio on September the 14th, 2004, and we all fell in love with this ball of fun from the very first meow. Oh. He was a cheeky, inquisitive little chap who loved to explore everything, especially his food. Smudge was only with us for a year, but during that time, his mischievous face and his fantastic personality made sure that we would never forget him.
In the summer, we took our dogs for a day out at the Canine Health Spa.
How old is she?
4.
Once you're done in there, Mibs, we'll finish you off with a blow dryer, all right? We'll brush you off.
The highlight of the day was Doga, or dog yoga.
Get them up into a more upright position. Try and touch their heads with your chin so that you've got some contact all the way down. People often talk about dogs and owners looking alike.
We are very, very similar. Both, you know, very excitable, pretty highly strung in the studio. But then when we go home, we just, you know, like to just relax.
And it was at home that Meg had her very first litter of puppies. Blue Peter cameras followed the whole story.
Come on, Meg, there's a good girl. Push him on. All right. Oops. Come on, Meg, have a good lick, look. There you go. There's a good little pup. Oh, hello. That was your first little squeak.
It had been an exhausting 24 hours, but at 7:57, Meg had her 5th and final puppy.
Well, number 5 is now tucking in for some milk, and number 5 is a little boy. So we now have 2 boys and 3 girls. And just to think, a few hours ago, she had no idea what was going to hit her. And here she is, a mum of 5 beautifully strong, healthy puppies. You're a clever girl.
From Meg's babies to my baby Dexter. Dexter had never been in a pool before, and we were here for his very first swimming lesson.
Go! And let go gently and You swallowed. Go! What a clever boy, well done.
Earlier this month, we celebrated Dexter's first birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Have a happy day today. Woo! Everybody here wishes you a happy birthday. Have a happy day today.
And what a massive cake.
Happy birthday.
Ah, he's coming on, isn't he? Lovely.
Grow it up quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I gorgeous.
Now, for me, facing the many challenges we get set is one of the scariest, but one of the best parts of being a Blue Peter presenter.
And one thing's for sure, this year we've all had our fair share, starting way back in January when I trained to become a teacher.
Qualifying as a teacher normally takes 4 years. I had only 4 days.
Zoe, I want you to be the teacher. Eleanor, will you take on the role? You're not doing the work. You're the teacher. How would you deal with her?
I don't want to do the work.
Why not? What's wrong?
I just don't want to. I don't feel like it today.
Okay, well...
Stop. Okay, return back to your seats. Zoe, as the teacher, you have got to remember that you're in control. I think she found that really hard, and I think we've got a lot of work ahead of us. She's just got to remember she's the boss.
Turn and But when it came to my dancing challenge with Matt, the problem was he was supposed to be the boss.
So stay down. Go on, drop.
Ready, and... If we get the start wrong, we're in real trouble.
Well, I'll hear the ready and
Okay.
that's good enough for me.
We play chasse.
You're grabbing me again. You're leading me again. Don't lead me anymore, please.
They're getting more like dancers because they're telling one another what to do.
Please don't do it anymore. We were told on day 1 that I was going to lead the dance.
Right.
For the last 3 days, you've led the dance. Don't lead anymore. Let's start
do it.
again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn now. Turn, turn. Turn, chassis,
Matt's getting frustrated. We're both really frustrated. We know it's like a really short time until Sunday and we both need to get it right. And I just think we're both feeling the pressure.
Now, when you lay the cutlery, you will lay it from the last course outwards.
The pressure was on for me when I became a butler.
Could I invite you, please, to pass me the glass?
Yeah, no problem.
With great respect, sir. Not from the rim.
Oh, OK, down the bottom.
Indeed, sir.
And serving the food correctly was going to be very important.
So, Mr. Jones, the main course will be butler service. In that case, if I could respectfully take the cutlery from you, it's placed on the tray like so. Left hand underneath the tray.
Right.
Right hand behind the back. As if you were a boxer, this leg is bent, practice coming down, and in this case, the guest would help themselves to the food and convey it to their plate.
All good advice, but now it was up to me. Just time to get things spick and span for dinner.
He's got no idea that we're coming. There you go. Sit yourself down.
No wonder, no wonder. No wonder I wasn't allowed to meet the guests before.
Oh, really? You weren't? Oh, good.
Is it a nice surprise?
Are you ready for a lovely surprise?
Mr. Jones, this is highly unprofessional, sir. If I could respectfully ask you to carry on as normal.
This was totally disorientating. I felt as though I couldn't control my arms and legs, let alone Choco, and it was like riding him with me head stuck in a metal bucket.
Yes! I knew we could do that!
Yes! For a strike to your opponent's arm, 1 point.
Right.
For a strike to his breastplate, 2 points.
Okay.
And for a strike to his shield, 3 points. That's your main target area.
Leg on! Yes! Brilliant! Push him in! Yes! Rock on, TV boy!
Matt Baker's there. Baker picks that one up under his pony. Looked a bit dubious, but he got away with it.
Polo was no picnic either.
Goal. It's Matt up in front of goal. He scored.
Use the ring.
And in Iceland, I had to master this, the flying tolt.
Oh, we're in it now, we're in it now, we're in it now.
There, go,
Use the ring.
Hee, hee, hee. Go on in, go on in, go on in. Yeah, let's fly, we've got takeoff. We have got takeoff. Woohoo!
Flying with the red arrows was just awesome. Until...
Vicky, yep, if I'm completely honest, I'll have to get her to say this. I feel a bit dodgy. No worries. You've done looping and rolling. No, we won't.
And flying in a World War II Spitfire wasn't any better.
Ten of starboard, wheel on, sir.
Very good.
I joined the crew of HMS Illustrious.
I don't even know how to tell you how that feels.
I'll stick my plunger out.
Yeah. I got to be a Dalek for the day.
You've got to kind of walk yourself along as if you were sort of pushing yourself along in a chair, really, haven't you? OK, how's that?
That's perfect.
I tried a top job at the House of Commons.
This is the Right Honourable Michael Martin MP, Speaker of the House of Commons.